It's very simple to do a fighting stance the proper way. You just need to learn how to do it. You need to learn how to move from different attacks and defenses and move around in general to get away into your opponent and maintain your fighting position at the same time. And we're going to just go ahead and go over that instead of just talking. So how I need you to do first, I need you to have your feet, your hips, your shoulders, I need to have them straight across just like this in line with each other. Hands, you're just going to rest your hands down. You're not even going to worry about your hands. So I don't want anybody having their hands like this in all sorts of different ways yet. Alright, so if you're right-handed, which most people are, we're going to go with that first. You're going to have your right foot, and I need you to step it back to where your toe is in line with your heel. And we'll go over that sideways here in a second. Alright, so toe, right toe, in line with your left heel, okay? Now, after that, you need to point this toe on your right foot about 45 degrees out. Just let it feel naturally. It doesn't have to be on a compass 45 degrees. Okay, once you got that, this toe is going to still be pointing forward. Alright, now, I have a good base of balance to where if I lean forward and back, I have balance. If I go side to side, I still have balance. Whether if I was like this in a position, I have balance going forward and back, but I don't have very much balance going side to side. Or if I'm fighting like this, with just my feet just square across and I come at you, I don't have that balance going back and forth. I can go side to side, but it's going to be hard going back and forth. So if I just square my feet, right foot back, toe in line with the heel, pointed out a 45-degree angle, that's good balance all the way around. It doesn't matter where I go. Okay, next thing, hips. Your hips are going to naturally want to face this way, which will just have you square back facing another way. So with this toe, you point it forward, this one 45-degree angle. I want your hips facing towards your opponent, which is usually where this toe is going to point to, towards your opponent. I'm not going to have my opponent over here and then facing this way. That's not how it's going to be. I'm going to be facing right towards my opponent. Alright, hips towards the opponent. My spine's in line with my hips up to my shoulders. So my shoulders, I want my shoulders to face the same way. I don't want my hips this way and then my shoulders this way. That's unnatural. That doesn't even feel right for me. Like, I'm already in pain just doing that. I don't even need to fight somebody to get hurt. Alright, so hips forward, shoulders forward. Alright, just like that. Now I'm going to have my elbows resting on my sides right here. I don't want them out like a chicken wing. I'm just setting right here resting. I'm not squeezing. I'm not trying to hurt myself with my elbows. Alright, hands. If you open your hands and you close them like if you were whole like a stick or maybe like a rope or something, and just put it right up on your face just like this. Alright, I don't want hands like that. What that does whenever you punch, if I punch, I go out like that way. I just made a whole extra movement. That telegraphs and it makes you slower because it's excess movement. You don't want to have excess movement. So we're going to try to eliminate all movement in everything we do. But right now I'm just telling you that's why you have your hands out like this. I don't want everybody ever have your hands like this. You see that in movies and other things where people are boxing. This isn't a movie. I'm talking about real life, alright? So have your hands open, close them like you're holding something, put it on your face like if it's stuck on your face side to side. If you move your head around, your hands are going to move around with it, or I'm not going to move and my hands are going to go like this, okay? After that, you want your jaw also tucked down, alright? If I have my jaw up, I get hit, it's going to move my head, or my spine's connected to my head, and that's going to move the rest of my body. That causes like a shock wave, like bam, you get hit, your head goes, you get a shock all the way through your body. You get this overstimulation in your central nervous processing system. It tells your brain all these different things at once. That's sometimes when you get knocked out, the person's not all the way out. You see them, they're just like spazzing out, coughing, and doing all sorts of weird stuff on the ground. It's the overstimulation of their central nervous processing system that's doing that. So to keep that from happening, you see people who are good fighters, mainly boxers, they keep their chin tucked. So we're going to have our hands out, just like this, and we're going to have our chin tucked. We don't want our chin down to where we get knocked out real easy, okay? Chin down, just like this. So we'll go everything again one more time. You're going to have your feet, arms, everything all relaxed, hips, shoulders, square across. Power foot, right hand. If you're right-handed, this is going to be your power foot. Right foot back, toe in line with the heel on the left foot. This toe is pointing forward. This toe is going to go out to a 45-degree angle. My hips, they're going to come forward. They're going to face my opponent. Same with my foot right here, lead foot. Alright? Spine goes up into your shoulders. My shoulders are also going to face forward. They're not going to be in a different direction from my hips. Wherever my opponent's at, my toe, my hips, and my shoulders are going to face that direction evenly. I don't want to have a shoulder back farther than this. It's going to happen naturally because my foot's back, but we're going to try to keep it as forward as we can. Okay, next, elbow's going to be resting on your body real lightly. I don't want to elbow myself and take myself out. My hands are going to be open, relaxed. Bring them up like I'm holding something up to my face and my jaw down. And I'm ready to fight.